Okay. I think it's on. Now it is. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll be playing some Splatoon tonight. Just a chill Splatoon time. Unless we really get fed up with it and switch to Helldivers, but I doubt that'll happen. I would always be down to though. We need to play Helldivers again. Just need to figure out.
Yeah, I'd be down to play more Helldivers.
Yeah.
We can mix it up.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to, we could do it later tonight even. If you're like, hey, at 10 o'clock or something, if you're like, oh, I'd be down to play a little bit later, then we could just play a little bit longer in Helldivers. But
let's see how the
yeah,
going.
Yeah. Powerful Order of Knights. That seems like a good title.
I don't think we talked about the Splatfest results.
No, we did not. I saw them the other day. Sleepy posted them in the Discord.
Keyboard. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, it kind of blew me away. I'm fine with it though. That's like the second best outcome.
I mean, it wasn't what I was going to pick, so I'm not feeling like, oh, I almost went for keyboard.
Wahoo World's in the mix, by the way. The room is open. let me see if I can switch up my weapons and maybe make this more bearable. I guess I could try sniping. Maybe an Explosher. I need something to mix it up. Get me through Wahoo World. I like the roll. Okay. Let's freaking do this. Oh yeah, I wonder if the emotes are available yet.
Oh yeah, I ended up not joining the stream.
Oh, it's all good. It was a very long stream. Oh yeah, the emotes did show up. 2 of them. I need to finish. I need to finish 2 of the emotes. Well, I guess one of them for sure, which is just a very sexy Ganondorf.
Nice.
That is, yeah. I need to make it look as good as I can, or else
I'll
have failed. I'll have failed my king.
What other ones do you have in progress from the stream?
So I finished 2, but 1 was already made. I just spent like 3 hours working on 1 and wasn't even all that satisfied by the end, and so then I just sketched out a couple more. But I need to do one that I had an idea for. One of my dog.
Oh.
And also there's a animated one that I have been meaning to do for a little bit. That's just a Trackmania car spinning. Getting crazy assists. No.
Okay, good. I do have the drop roll on.
Oh yeah.
Like, please have drop roll on. Please have drop roll on, or I'm dead. Boy, those blasters.
They're pretty annoying, huh?
How's Blatro?
Oh, it's great. I
Well,
like it a
how you
lot.
pronounce it?
Yeah, you can pronounce it however you like. I say Balatro or Balatro. It depends on the day. Okay, I'm getting more kills slowly. Slowly, I'm learning this weapon. I'm still getting a little too close to the enemy. But yeah, Balatro is great. I like it a lot. I want to play it some more on stream. Yeah, because I've only played it once. Just have so many games that I have to play on stream.
Yeah.
I've been in Dark Souls in like a week, which is too long. I need to get my fix.
Start losing the game feel for it.
Yeah. Shoot. That's so stupid. I shot the dang explosher bullet through a guy twice, and it exploded behind him. And then he shot one blaster shot at me and killed me instantly. Come on.
I am so sick of this range blaster.
It is frustrating.
Oh, there's two of them. So that makes sense. They're both range blasters.
What the? Where did he come from?
Ready to go.
That guy. Nice. Nice. What? I didn't have it? No, our teammate grabbed it and then died immediately.
Ah.
Oh no. That's so sad. I mean, I could have gotten to the checkpoint, but I don't know. We would have had much of a chance after that. The stupid range blasters.
Yeah. I feel like got a lot of kills, just couldn't keep them down enough.
Couldn't
for
keep
long
them
enough.
dead.
Yeah.
Frustrating when that happens. I got 12. Not bad. It wasn't top, though. Yeah.
Black Cat got so many kills.
Yeah. Huh.
The one of their range blasters barely did anything, so it was really one that was a menace.
He was just
Man.
all over the place. He was so
That
quick, we
Limbo.
thought that he was both of them. He was two different people.
Yeah, so our kill count wasn't too bad. Just we couldn't
Oh.
get them all down.
Yeah.
Progress.
Hmm. It is kind of weird that this this weapon has a triple splashdown. It's not really a
Yeah,
close
it's
range
out.
dude. Oh,
Yep. One of our guys dropped.
dang it. That's so sad.
I saw him pop.
The Thanos snap got to him. Hey, Sleepy, how's it going? Welcome. I'll keep rolling with this.
Sure, my.
Good. I'm glad. I'm trying to figure out if I should make, or what I should make the emote of Vivi look like when I make one. It'd be a pog dog, or what expression should it have? That's the question. Holy faces on the other team. Get out of there. No.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you.
No
Good stuff.
problem. Shoot. Got me. Why didn't my clones splash down? That's weird.
Huh.
Another wipeout. Okay, not a bad trade. Our teammates are making
Guys
some
not
progress.
Good distance. Kind of staying put.
Yeah. I cannot get the spacing right for this weapon.
Probably. Yeah, go for it. I should have been there. Should have been me.
Not him. Oh, oh, no, no. Kill. There we go. Hey, at least I got 2 of them.
There you go. There you go. Take that.
Holy. I'm in the work. How did it not kill him? Watch out behind you.
Thank you.
Yeah, our teammate made it.
Nice.
That was impressive. I didn't expect him to make it through that. Woo. Good
round.
stuff.
Good round.
Really didn't. Oh, nice. Fist bumps. Not ours, but, you know. Feel
I
good.
got checkpoint breaker. Number 1.
Nice. Okay. Going. Yeah, I need to shift some stuff around on my computer. There we go. Board. Excellent. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't do great that round. Like I said, I can't figure out the spacing for maximum damage.
Break splotcher.
Yeah, it has to explode like literally right on top of them. Such a small window of damage.
Yeah, I've only tried splotcher a few times and I haven't quite gotten a good grasp for it. I know it can be really good.
I feel like if it passes through the enemy and then explodes, it doesn't deal the explosion damage or something. There has to be some sort of balancing there. Because I've hit so many people with it directly and it exploded on top of them afterwards and it didn't kill them. I'm wondering if there is some sort of some way to nerf it that way. Yeah. There we go. What a chase. Oh, a sniper, huh? I probably should have been on the lookout for that.
That's it.
They scoped me so quick, though.
What? Somebody hits on you. The sniper's a little warpy.
Yeah. They kind of did appear out of nowhere when they shot me before, but I just chalked that up to them being really good at what they do.
Well, first saw it when they went to the Kraken form, and then when I was hitting them there, they all of a sudden appeared somewhere else and shot me.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay.
That is odd.
Their connection might be a little weird.
Not the scariest opponent to have connection issues.
It's not as bad as like a roller, but
yeah,
not great. It's still pretty bad.
Yeah. Dang it. I should have popped my special. I was too slow. There was... This may be... maybe this is... No, I think it's appropriate to share on stream. There was a... I had an experience today at work that was strange. I guess I didn't have an experience. I witnessed something that I did not expect to. I was in the bathroom, standing at the urinal, and a guy rolls up to the urinal, like 2 away from mine. You know, classic urinal etiquette.
Yep.
But as you know, when you go number 1, oftentimes your pelvic floor, your pelvic floor opens up, and usually you toot a bit as well. Anyway,
Yeah.
they unzipped and then immediately let out the longest, loudest, wettest fart I've heard in a long time. And they immediately zipped back up, turned around, and walked into the stall behind them. I was like, no, not like this. Oh, yeah, it was something. I I witnessed a human being dehumanized.
That's a miscalculated move.
Yeah, it was something.
Uh, as I've heard it put before, they took a gamble and lost.
Yeah. Uh, poor guy. Is it is it victim blaming or shaming if I brought that up? Is that did I not have said that? Did I not
We
have
don't know
retold this
who it
story?
is.
That's true. I didn't even know who it was.
Dox him.
I
Dox
was
him right
following
now.
I was following immaculate urinal etiquette. I did not so much as look. Sounded weirder when I put it that way. At the guy who was anyway. Yeah. It's funny, there's like this understood urinal etiquette, and then if somebody breaks it, it's like jarring. Like there are, three open urinals, and then they roll up to the one right next to you, and you're like, dude, why? I remember growing up, there was this app as well. Hey Sid, how's it going? You came at a good conversation point. There's this app that my uncle had on his phone that was all about urinal etiquette, and it was like just a test, a quiz to see if you know your urinal etiquette. And there were some really complicated problems towards the end, where
That's
it was
actually really
like
interesting.
based on your height, when all of these, like every urinal's occupied except two, which each have two people on, like they each have a person on either side, and based off of those people's heights and your own height, which one do you choose? And I was like, this is becoming a really, really hard, like, real life math problem, and I don't like it. I'm just gonna expect to never be at a place that has that many urinals, and I'll be good.
First thing is avoid the public restroom if possible.
Yes, that is the first rule.
Yeah. There's a story that stuck to me that I find pretty funny. Or it's just a funny story that I can't remember from what podcast it was, but someone had a story about Ernie Hudson. He was in Ghostbusters,
Oh yeah.
but they're at Comic-Con, and they said they were at a urinal in the public bathroom, and Ernie Hudson just comes up to the urinal next to him, and then he just says, "Oh, don't cross the streams."
Oh man, well, like that's just life goals.
Yeah, that's just an amazing story.
That's awesome.
He's someone Ernie Hudson's been known to be really good with fans, so he's one of those that's known to be
Top of
great
his
at
game.
cons. So yeah. So it's not one that really surprises me, but
Yeah.
that is really funny.
It takes me 2 shots to kill with this every time. It's a little slow. I need to figure it out.
Yeah, I probably heard that story like 10 years ago on some podcast. Don't remember which one, but I remember the story. It was good. It's a good story.
Very classy. Very classy. Oh, I should have rolled to the left. Said I rolled in a line. Lined up a sniper shot for him. Oops. Just slowly swam into a laces.
Death trap.
No. I almost escaped. The sniper's pretty bad, which is very, very helpful for me. Because I've been caught in his line of sight so many times.
I tried to go after the sniper.
Son of a... I shouldn't be this bad. I'm doing terribly with this gun. Take it. The shield pushed me back towards the enemy. Well, there wasn't any getting away from that. They left. No. That was tough. It was going to be a very
I was trying to
hard
clear it
comeback.
out.
Dang. Okay, are you in, Sleepy? You want to join the crew, the team? You want to save us from ourselves? Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I feel like I've been hovering around the default rank for a long time. Jump speed up. Time to refresh all the money too. Oh yeah. Okay. Sending out the invite. Yeah, there's a new Trackmania campaign that just came out.
Oh, nice.
Which has been fun so far. Probably gonna spend way too long on it again, like I did the last one. So many hours trying to get the highest medal on every map. Boy, do I wish that Wahoo World wasn't in the rotation. Also, we've got 2 snipers and a Hydra on their team, which is just a recipe for pain. I got one of the snipers, I guess.
That guy, man.
Squiffers, dude. I see him and I'm like, I shouldn't be scared. It's a Squiffer, and then they do insanely well.
I was too slow to get away from it because I got the Rainmaker.
Mm.
The Booyah Bomb. Oh no! Surprised they let it reset.
Get those assists any day. What? No! They came from behind.
Darn it. Is everyone else?
We were all dead.
Everyone's dead.
I'm sickened. I'm sickened by my performance.
Ow! How did you get me? He's behind you.
Huh. I didn't even realize that was
These
an enemy.
sniper shot make no sense.
Where are they coming
Behind the
from?
wall. I saw them, they went around a wall and I got shot. And I'm like, hey.
That doesn't seem right.
I took a video of it. It's ridiculous.
Can't be jumping into situations like that. Yeah, I don't understand the explosion radius on this guy. I thought I nailed it that time, but he looked like he was barely covered in any ink.
There we go.
Really need to treat myself like artillery. I need to hang back a little bit further. Try to get that splash damage and get those assists. Maybe grab the Rainmaker every now and again. They were falling from the ceiling. Oh, did we ever talk about Dune? No.
Oh, you saw it?
It was good.
Yeah. It was great.
I could murder squids in game.
Just like that Netflix show.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's man. Yeah, I need to switch weapons. I'm doing so badly with this. Although if it's close to leveling up, I won't switch. It's probably close to leveling up. Let's find out. It's not. It's like halfway there. I'm good. Set me free. I mean, I could try a sniper. The new squiffer. Because that one has a little bit of juice in it. Not horribly far away from... Okay, I have to take a call real quick. You could cover for me. Thank
All right.
you. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
I'm back.
All right.
It's a little bit longer call than I expected, but I was able to get a kill or two with the sniper. Sleepy, I failed us. I missed the shot. I'm so sorry. Oops. Forgot I had auto bombs. I missed every one of those. Oh, that's embarrassing. Ooh, stings.
Missiles.
The trade. I'll take a trade with this gun. No. He did the scumbag move. On Wahoo World of all places, please. We're suffering enough as is. You don't need to make the game worse. I watched a video about the automation of the food industry.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's happening faster than I thought. I didn't expect there to be like robots in kitchens, but there are now. And there's like companies there's a company that started up that basically does the same thing as Chipotle, but it's like they're advertising like a $25 an hour payment for the workers. Come to find out it's because they only need 3 people in each restaurant and the rest of it's robots, and the reason that they get paid so highly is because they're working around robots that are flipping burgers and wielding kitchen implements.
Oh.
So yeah, interesting. I did not expect that kind of automation. And once AI started rolling around, I was like, oh, we're gonna see a lot of like software automation. So like art jobs getting taken, graphic design, any coding, anything like that. I figured that would be the main target now, but apparently they still have time on their hands, our AI overlords, to make themselves bodies.
Yay.
Yay.
Like I've seen like there's a burger restaurant, I think it's in California, that's supposed to be like all robots, or that's what they want.
Oh yeah, it's like fully automated.
Yeah. At least that was the idea. I don't know how it's gone or how that's been going. I mean, I think we just have to join them.
Yeah.
Get the Neuralink. And order a bunch.
Yeah, order burgers. Have a glitch in my Neuralink device and order 30 burgers from The robot restaurant.
and be like, that doesn't seem right, and to be like, never mind, this is fine. I don't know why this is fine. It's fine.
My brain is
I
telling
didn't
me
do
it's
that.
okay. Is that my brain? What's happening?
The waste of V-Bucks, which is the future currency. It's
I
the
knew it.
worldwide currency in 20 years. It's a digital currency for everything.
Heck yeah. I knew we would ascend as a society.
There was a big war between the V-Bucks and the Robux.
Bitcoin never stood a chance.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it came down to.
Very colorblind right now. It refreshed? The color blindness refreshes? I thought if you got hit by it once, you couldn't get hit by it again. But apparently you can get hit by it as many times as you feel like. Don't stand. Don't stand. Don't stand so close to me. Oh. I didn't expect him to be coming from behind like that. With so many shots. But we get there. Eventually. Sorry, no pants. I couldn't protect you. And you were in such a vulnerable state.
With no pants. Nonetheless.
Yes! Holy! Never have I had such an effective Rainmaker shot. Wait, we did it. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I lost it for us right there. Oh, pants. Eat your own pants. Eat your own pants. No! Got the Rainmaker boy.
Uh-oh. Defend, defend, defend.
No! No, there were too many of them. Okay, no pants. Hang in there, no pants. No! Pants! Oh, that's awful. I don't have a good close range weapon, so when I landed to try to stop them, all three of them were on top of each other, and I just kept, like, rapid firing my gun, and the ink just spread between all three of them, and they made it. $15 kills, not bad though. been much worse. Honestly, we had great kills all around. They had less kills in total. We just got really unlucky at the end there.
Yeah.
Very badly timed wipeout. I don't even know if it was technically a wipeout, but it may as well have been.
It was a wipeout.
Oh, it was?
It came up on screen.
I didn't remember.
We all died pretty quick.
Is there a way to get on top of this little refrigerator guy?
Right.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You can just jump straight up to it.
Huh.
I was like, oh, you just jump off the... No, apparently you can go direct.
Me to you.
Oh, Iwata-san. Expunged. Expunged is such a good word. Am I going through my sniper arc? An arc I thought I would never go through?
Is it a filler arc?
Yeah. But it's like, it's not like G8 filler, it's more like Daddy the Father filler. So it's good, it's just not G8, and it's not canon either. It's not to the same level as canon.
It's not biblically accurate filler.
Yep. The sniper arc is filler? Wait, what? Was it in the manga? I thought it was filler. I didn't realize it was in the manga. I really like that arc. I just always thought it was filler. Because it felt weird, because Usopp never gets any character development. Oh wait, I'm confused. I mean, do you remember a character named Daddy the Father? Because if you don't... Dang it. Shouldn't have jumped. I should have looked before I leaped. Unfortunately, no. Aw. He's got one of the best names in the series. Dang, dang. I thought you were talking about your own sniper plot. I see. Yes, my own sniper plot is filler. Much like Daddy the Father's sniper plot in One Piece. Chose the other direction. How did he survive that? Huh.
I think Daddy Father is a canon character, just that story isn't canon.
I see.
There's something like that was like considered plot line or something, and it was scrapped. So there's something like that. Back when I watched it, put stuff up. Could be misremembering.
The shark.
Or maybe that's not the case at all, and the only character that has that status is Shuki.
Ah, yes. The legendary pirate captain who gets defeated by the Straw Hats really early in their career.
Yep. Non-canonically. But
Yes,
he's a
of
real
course,
character.
of course.
And they're And there's a prequel episode that's canon for the movie, but the movie's not canon.
Yep. Kind of weird how that works.
One of the better movies.
I actually haven't seen that one.
The animation's pretty good in Final Fights.
I heard the Baron one, the really dark one. I never saw that one.
That
either.
one's weird.
I've
Yeah,
heard
that,
it's
that
strange.
that one's worth watching for a different animation style. And it's kind of dark. It's
I heard
interesting.
it was pretty unique. Okay, we got a lot of them. Nice. Yes! Wait, no, I don't think it counted. That's stupid.
Wait, did the match end?
Yeah.
Oh man.
The timer hit 0 right as I dunked it.
I don't know if we've seen that before.
I don't think we have either. And then I died after the timer was up and after the dunk. Very weird. I feel cheated. They were splacking.
There should be some grace period for
Yeah.
the dunk. There is a basketball for a dunk, or at least when it's in the air.
Splatoon has to catch up. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-do.
Oh, so I'm a good way into Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah, really? I just didn't realize you started playing. Just saw.
Yeah,
a chat
I've
message.
played a lot of it.
Nice. Hang on just a sec. Sleepy just said, I don't know about you and the sniper. I'm not saying you're bad, however. I feel like you only just looked at the last score. I've been doing pretty dang good on kills until that last round. If I can defend myself. Anyway, how far into Dark Souls 2 are you? Where are you at?
So I just beat boss called, I think it was like the Rotten or something.
Oh yeah.
It was the first like Grand Soul or something like that.
Yes. Nice. Yeah, you're a ways into it.
So
Dude, I
yeah,
don't
so I don't know how far I am. Looking at like the list of areas, maybe about just under halfway.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere between the third and halfway.
That
So,
seems
it's pretty lengthy.
it is. I think it might be the longest one. I think
They
Dark
got
Souls
3 DLCs.
Yeah. The DLCs are big too. They're
Yeah.
chonksome.
But I think it was the Gulch. Was that area with all the poison statues? that
Yes,
were
oh my gosh.
horrible?
I hate those things so much.
Stop spitting poison.
And then you get invaded by guts.
Yeah.
All the NPC invasions are insane too.
There's a lot of them. A lot more
Yeah.
than one.
Mm-hmm. And they don't care if you're juiced up or not. You get invaded no matter what. What do you think of it so far?
I'm enjoying it a lot. The losing your max health when you die,
Yeah.
I absolutely hated it at first.
Mm-hmm.
Early game, it's the worst thing.
Yeah, pure torture early on, for sure.
Yeah.
And then there's that ring that mitigates it. I don't know if you got that.
That helps. That helps.
Yeah.
So now when I die, I kind of prioritize what I'm doing.
I see.
So like, yeah, before I go in the boss, I always make sure I'm at full health and everything. But I try to get a lot of the area done if I'm not at max health. And yeah, the ring helps, ring of binding,
Right.
if it's too tough. So that makes it less bad.
Still a little annoying though. The fact that it takes up a ring slot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it still doesn't make it a great mechanic, but it's manageable.
Yeah.
It feels like an advanced mode difficulty option.
Yeah. No, I get
But
that.
it does make dying way more impactful.
It's true.
And it's really bad with the platforming in this game is way more nonsense than the first one.
That was one thing that I think they took way too far. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, drop down onto this teeny little ledge, and I'm like, screw you, dude. You can't line anything up with this.
Yeah.
Movement's already
And
a struggle.
the character jumped and he rolled off the edge. Oh,
Yep.
gosh dang it.
Yep, that happens a lot if you overshoot.
And it's like, okay, so a lot of times I'm like, okay, there's some items over here if I jump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that, and then I'll die, and I'll be like, okay, I'll do that now.
Yep. You throw all caution out the window after significant deaths, where you're like,
Yeah,
screw it.
I've had a few moments where I lost a big bundle of souls.
Yep. And a lot of those
that were
too.
very painful. The most painful, I lost like 35k
Oh yeah.
pretty early on when that was a lot. It was after I, see what was the area. There's like the weird cave area that you get the boat. You ring the bell, get the boat over.
Yes, the Dead Man's Wharf.
Yeah, Dead Man's Wharf, and then you kill the boss there, so I got all the boss souls, and then you get to the little next belfry area, or no, not the belfry. The belfry's connected to that area, but it's like the weird prison area where you get the pursuer keeps on spawning.
Yes.
I didn't know that yet.
Yeah.
But you had like the prison, that area. So I was doing that area, but I quit the game and restarted it, and I forgot to go spend my souls, so I wasn't thinking about it. So I was just going through that area, got through quite a bit of it, and I'm like, oh man, I got a lot of souls, and I have all those souls I got for that boss. I'm heading back, but it's okay, because I've killed all the enemies on the way back. So I can get back to Boundfire easy. So I get back to the area where you climb up the ladder, the pursuer spawns. And I'm like, what's this?
Yes.
And I try to get to the ladder, and he does the thing where he stabs you and turns you hollow.
Oh yeah.
And he flicks me over, and I get, and then he sliced me again, and I died. And I'm like, okay, well, I can go back down there, get some souls, jump down there, pursuer spawns, and I get swarmed by dogs, and I die before I can get it.
That's
And
the
I'm like,
worst.
there goes 35k souls, pretty early. And now that's not as many souls as with how much further I'm in the game, but at that point, that was a lot of souls.
Yeah.
So
I think
that was very painful.
I lost 80k pretty early on. I need to
Oh.
I need to figure out where that happened, but it was brutal. I was distraught.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one that pained me.
Yeah.
And I made sure I learned how the fight the pursuer better, and I found all the spawn locations and made sure I killed him.
Oh yes.
And and a little bit after that, I found the Covetous Serpent Ring +2, which helped a lot. So I
Mhm.
felt better because I was able to get a lot of souls after that point.
Right.
Oh, and also shortly after that, I got invaded by an NPC who was stacked with stuff, and I was able to defeat him and got like 15k souls from him. So I basically got half, a little under half of my souls back.
Well, at least there's that to make
Yeah.
up some of your lost funds.
There's there's a lot of the NPC ones, or no, it was a player one. Sorry, I meant player.
Oh yeah.
It was a player invasion that I got the 15k souls from.
Oh, I didn't even realize you could get souls from those. I think I only got
Yeah.
invaded by a player maybe once. And they caught me at a really bad time. I was surrounded by enemies that I just got bodied so fast.
Yeah, mine were great times. So I've been invaded probably about 5 times by players, I believe.
Really?
But 3 of those were in the Belfry Tower. They're the gray spirits or whatever
Oh yeah.
that are part of that thing. And for some reason, whenever I was invaded by one of those, the game audio would cut out a little bit beforehand.
What? That's so
Yeah,
weird.
and then the game audio would not come back unless I died.
Hmm.
And then if I tried to back out of the game, it would crash. And I looked it up, and apparently Dark Souls 2 sometimes gets confused, or your computer gets confused with Windows 10, thinking that someone's calling you, and it tries to rearrange your mic setup,
Oh.
but it's when you're getting player invaded.
And it adjusts your audio and stuff.
Yeah.
That
And it
is
was getting
weird.
messed up. And some reason I don't know if it was only in that area or if it's only when I was using the Bluetooth function on my headphones. Because since then I've just been wired in and haven't had that happen again.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I never ran into that, and I do
I
play with wired earphones the
I
entire
also
time.
changed a setting in Discord I saw in Reddit that said that might help. Because it might have been Discord making that oopsie.
Yeah.
But yeah, the audio just would not come back except for one time I died after, and then it corrected itself. It was weird, but it was all in that tower. That was getting frustrating because it was the easy area, but I kept on getting invaded.
Yeah.
Where you just fight the gargoyles again, and then you got a bunch of little dwarves. I also crashed the game first thing.
First thing, like right when you started.
Yep. Yep. Also my fault.
What did you do?
So I was trying to name my character.
Okay.
So when I got to name my character, I was like, for some reason, I was thinking about the Willy Wonka experience. I'm like, oh,
The
what am I
unknown.
going to name a character? Yeah, I was going to go The Unknown. I'm like, but I wasn't just going to name it The Unknown. I was going to name it, what is that? It's The Unknown.
Wow. So a good long
You
name.
didn't like that because it had special characters in it, so I decided to name my character the Anti-Graffiti Gobstopper Thief, because there seemed to be no limits on the text. There were at least
That is
a
so
pretty
strange.
high limit on it.
Yeah.
But apparently that was too much text because the game crashed. I looked it up. Apparently, the save files for that game are a little wonky, and if you go up a certain character limit, like above 15 or something, the save file will not be created and the game will crash. So for some reason, they just never put a limit on that to solve that issue.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, so it's like, okay. So I just named him The Unknown. Made him all pale, gave him black hair. Then at some point I saw a shade of a character near a bonfire, a ghost, and they had a armor set with like a mask and long hair. I'm like, that looks just like The Unknown. I need to find whatever that is. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked up armor sets. but I need to find it.
I did so bad this round. I do really like the armor sets in Dark Souls 2. There's a lot of variety.
Um,
Please let me level up.
I've just had the hide sword for basically most of the game.
Oh yeah.
That's the electric sword you get from the little silver knights
Yeah,
hide
yeah.
tower. I have a lot of stronger equipment, but the problem with that, it uses up like all my stamina.
Of course.
So, but the hide sword, I can get a lot of swings out of it, and also the electric effect on it can stun.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, okay, so you know this is a lot weaker. It's pretty nice.
You can go pretty
I
far with
haven't
it.
upgraded yet. But like I don't know if it's the gut sword, but I got a giant sword.
Oh yes.
Um,
Is it
but
a
yeah,
well I would bring up names, but they all are it's sounding pretty generic in my head now that I think about it. There's the ultra great sword.
it's ultra great sword.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah. I believe that is the
Um,
guts one.
Yeah, that one uses up like all but a sliver of my energy or
Oh yes.
stamina.
That was my entire
I don't
build.
know if it's the case, but I feel like leveling up your stamina doesn't go as far,
No, it
at least as
doesn't. You
quickly
get to like
as it does in one.
it I always kind of hoped that it would go up at the same rate as your like health does when you upgrade vigor, but it
Yeah,
doesn't. It's not even close.
yeah.
The further you get, the further the disparity grows.
Because I put some good amount of stuff in stamina. I'm like, man, this bar it goes up like 2 points and it hasn't changed much. Hmm. Yeah, there's the one that adds more um iframes to your roll.
Oh yes. Yeah. That one's kind of necessary to level up at least a little bit.
Yep, I've got that up to 20,
Nice.
I believe. Also, I was leveling that up because it gives you a lot of poison resistance, which actually seems like it does something that actually does help a lot in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of poison in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, no swamps, but a lot of poison.
Yes.
No swamps, yeah, I mean, there was the poison mines.
Yeah.
That was a pain. One complaint, there's not a lot of vendors. There are
That's
a lot
true.
of shopkeepers.
Oh, sorry.
Because
One
I'm like,
sec.
where...
Uh,
Oh,
Osaku came in and said the title Splatoon never dies. 6 days later dies. I think I was very, very positive when making this title for this stream. I don't know when Splatoon will die, but it's not today, not yet. But it's going pretty well. How are you doing, Osaku? Assuming that's how you pronounce it. I think that's how you would pronounce it, maybe. But yeah, the iframes thing, just one of the worst changes they could have made between games.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that one, I love that you can teleport between bonfires from the jump.
Yes, that.
And
is
all the
great.
bonfires.
Yeah, that was
But
one of the good changes for sure.
Don't like that you can only level up with one NPC.
Yeah. It's a little weird.
It's because a lot of times I'm like, okay, well, I need to go back. Okay, I gotta warp back. I know it doesn't take long, but still, it's like it's another extra step.
Yeah.
Like, just let me do it at the bonfire. Like,
I hate to break it to you, but Dark Souls 3 as well. Yeah, that's one of the things they kept. I do think it gives you a better connection to the like hub world.
Yeah.
Which in a way is nice by the end of the game, but definitely early on it's just like, come on. Why couldn't you have just made it like Dark Souls 1? Lol, also
That's
yes,
very weird.
that's how you pronounce it, and I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Hopefully stream is going well. Yeah, it's going great. Just got done playing Splatoon on Wii U. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think that's saying that when Splatoon dies or is dead.
Yes.
They shut off the online,
It is very sad.
or they're shutting it off. I can't remember if it's shut off now or they're shutting
Dies
it
in
off.
6 days. Yeah, I guess that must be in reference to when the server shut down. I knew it was
Yep.
happening eventually. But Splatoon 3 will never die.
Until 8 years.
yeah, it'll eventually. I wonder if they keep the 2 and 3 servers up.
Until the same date.
Yeah. Unless
That'd be-
they re-release on the next console. They really re-release 3. Which is possible. At that point, then yeah, I guess they would probably shut down 2 before 3. I never had the pleasure of playing Splatoon 1. It was very sad. But then mid-university, Splatoon 2 came out. Well, not mid, pretty early on in university. I was all over it at that point. Dang it.
I'll never have the experience of everyone spamming the oh, what's it called?
No.
We have the oh, what was the special called? I need to look up specials.
Oh. It wasn't the Kraken. It wasn't the Killer Whale.
No, it's the one we have 3 of in this one.
Wait, the one we have 3 of? Wait, the
Yeah, where you
splashdown?
throw down 3 of them. No, not the
Oh,
splashdown.
the ink, the triple ink strike.
Yeah, okay, it was the ink strike. Everyone using the ink strike at the very end because you could use it on
After the
Wii
time.
U gamepad.
I
Yeah,
see.
because that's where you picked on the map.
Mm,
Basically like orbital strike.
yes.
That was the best way to get so
oh,
much ink down.
Nintendo shutting down the servers because they want us to pay online. Sadness. Also, my theory is that they are shutting down the servers for new console servers. It would make sense. It does seem like the next console is on the way. Sleepy said, I literally shot him while he was dunking. I heard the shot sound effect. F this. Well, poor Sleepy. Poor Sleepy. Yeah, it always seems like there's a bit of a cycle of them shutting down older console generations online as they're booting up new stuff. I was kind of hoping that, you know, after they shut down a lot of the older online stores, that maybe they would work on the Switch's online store, but then they never did. Like maybe bring
That
some
is-
of the, I don't know.
The lack of changing the menu and the online store is one of the most perplexing things.
Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd. Okay, I need to stop going in there. I don't have that range anymore. After they shut down the server, I'm modding games ASAP. Heck yeah.
I think that's completely fair. Once
Oh,
they don't
yeah.
support it,
Yeah, I mean, if the company that made the games no longer supports the games, it's free reign.
free real estate.
Yes. I mean, I was even at a point where I was gonna get another Switch and then mod this one just to get the like multiplayer Odyssey and all those fun mods that people had come up with. And I realized you could just emulate it on your computer, but I thought it'd be fun to have a dedicated little mod machine. But then I found no reason to. I mean, the OLED looks cool, looks nice, but I mean, it's not like a huge graphical jump or even necessarily a huge performance jump.
We do have the benefit of having the early edition Switch models that are easy to mod.
Yeah, that's true.
Paperclip.
That's true. The paperclip method. So funny, but that's a thing. Pretty big oversight.
There's some fan thing that was announced for 3DS and Wii U servers to keep them the fan servers for that. Like
Oh yeah.
they did with Wii for like Mario Kart and stuff.
Grab. Also, Splatoon 3 Splatfest is ending soon, since it's already been 2 years, or almost. Have they already declared, like, when they're gonna stop supporting Splatfest?
They haven't. We just know we're getting 2 years of content.
Guaranteed, yeah.
That's kind of what they did with 2, and then they did the weird thing where they started repeating Splatfest a little later.
Yeah. Maybe
The
they'll just
only
do
thing
that.
that's up, the thing that's up in the air is if they try to do another push for this game again on the next console.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get new content, but they might run some more Splatfest or something.
No. They said we're only having 2 years of Splatfest, and they said it on the direct. I feel like I thought they said guaranteed, and then after that it would be up in the air, but that would make sense if they also said it outright. They could always start recycling them. That's not nearly as fun. We'll have to see when they actually get the jump on the next iteration of this game or Splatoon 4. It's probably a long ways out. It feels like Splatoon 3 just came out. So.
Yeah. Again, probably be working on Animal Crossing first with that team.
Yeah. Hopefully it's a better Animal Crossing. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I do harp on it a bit too much.
There was a lot of steps forward for the series. There's like a bunch of steps forward. There's just some weird steps back that just were odd. And then there's some additional things like we came up with that just wouldn't made the game great for multiplayer.
Yeah. The whole multiplayer side of things could have been so much better.
Yeah, the fact that the 3DS one actually had stuff for that, more stuff for that, is just weird.
It is. It is strange. That was one of the things I was excited about when I first heard that we were getting a new one. I was like, oh yeah, the like dream worlds or whatever, being able to visit other people's islands. You know, even if you don't get to interact with them, it's pretty neat how they set it up. And made it pretty easy. I was like, man, that's kind of cool. And then it wasn't there. And then it's like, oh, you want to visit your friend's island. Prepare yourself for a like 10-minute cutscene.
Just they make it the most unpleasant
Yeah.
way they do. It's like,
Yeah, and you can kind of interact with your friend's islands too, but not very much.
and I understand why they don't want you messing up someone else's place, which is why having like a community one would be awesome.
I think that'd be so sick. Be like, hey, here's our communal island. You can change whatever you want. So Splatoon came out in 2015, Splatoon 2 in 2017, Splatoon 3 in 2022, Splatoon 4 in 2026. Maybe, maybe.
Animal Crossing is 2020.
Yeah, I guess. So if we had like from 2017 to 2022, you've just got those 5 years. So if there's a Animal Crossing game in between these next two, then maybe we could assume another 5 years. So it might be more like 2027. Who knows, though? It's impossible to read their minds, those Nintendo devs. You just never know. Like all of a sudden, F-Zero 99 comes out, and you're like, what? They remember this franchise, and then they proceed to not do anything with the franchise still. So, you know.
Actually, I need to get back to that because they've added quite a bit to it.
Have they?
And they did a whole Christmas mode for it, or like a Christmas season for it.
Oh, that's cool.
They added a, what was it? Was it a backwards mode or was it a mirror mode?
Interesting. 2026, the new console. I was pretty certain that it was going to come out Q4 this year, but based on rumors, it sounds like it's more likely to be like Q2 next year or something along those lines. They could even push it back further. But yeah, I think 2025 most likely is the year
Yeah, it
that
seems
the new console
2025
will release.
is happening.
That's what the rumors seem to be pointing towards. Hopefully they don't make Splatoon 4 free.
June
Yes.
announcement.
Please don't make Splatoon 4 games as a service game.
Oh, I can't wait for Splat crates.
Sploot boxes.
The catalogs will be paid, and they'll still have the same content in it,
Yep.
but you'll have to pay $10 for the privilege to unlock all of it.
Of course.
Play the game, to slowly grind for it.
It's giving Overwatch if they ever do. Yeah. But Overwatch has been such a insane mess. I never played it. I was like, ooh, it seems interesting when it was first being talked about so much. And then they kind of just blew it up. They're like, we don't want this game to be good anymore. We're done.
It's amazing that they could have such a big franchise and just demolish it so quickly.
Yeah, the
And just
speed.
repeatedly.
The speed was impressive. Like, I don't know. Like you said, repeatedly as well. Just keep digging it deeper and deeper into its grave.
They had so many chances.
Almost got him. Dr. Ghost. Oh yeah, there's somebody that's been popping up in chat recently on the YouTube side, whose username is Battle Frankie.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, yes, we've got a real one here. And he said he's been following One Piece since 2004. I'm like, oh man, I'm such a noob comparatively.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't think they will be do a free Splatoon 4 because Nintendo wouldn't do that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't because they're not generous. Maybe that's not the reason I would come up with. I'd say they're a little slow on the uptake with new trends, and it's really good in most cases. And then there are some cases where it's not so great. There's, you know, not updating their mechanics, or some of their games feeling a lot older than they actually are. Online functionality is pretty bad still, even though that's been around for a long time. Splatoon 3 probably does it better than a lot of their first-party games, and still has quite a few connection issues.
Take it.
Ugh. Oh, the podium. My target is still selling Tokyo Mirage. sessions for Wii U. Heck yeah. That's awesome. That's pretty funny. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah.
The closest thing I've played to a Persona game. But I played that a few years ago. The Switch port.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I didn't see the guy.
Ah.
My target is slow. Oh, target. Always lagging behind. Almost as badly as that Smash Ultimate Online. Maybe not that badly. It was still for $60. Okay, that's kind of crazy. That's nuts.
And that's why it's still there.
Yep.
You're stubborn.
They're like, we will not mark this down. We're gonna sell this for the full 60, dang it. Or die trying. In the Switch era. What are they doing? It is crazy. It is crazy. It's really funny to go in and, like, if you walk through the section and just see, like, a lot of, even in Walmarts, I've seen, like, DS titles. Which is so weird. Especially with how long ago the DS was relevant. Some 3DS titles make some sense to me, but I've seen DS titles, which blows my mind.
3DS is hard to find now. If you're looking for like used 3DS titles.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah.
people holding on to those.
Hmm. Good to know.
Still.
That's why I stole yours. I'm gonna hold on to them till they gain value and then sell them right out from under you. Sell them back to you.
I don't think Codename Steam. That one is usually found marked down quite a bit.
No, that was the one I was banking on. Metroid though, that one probably.
That one actually might.
I do need to get those back to you because I don't know if I'll end up playing them. It feels bad.
You'll probably have a better chance of them re-releasing.
Yeah, that's true.
the one Metroid game. I don't know about Codename Steam. I do really enjoy that game though.
It blew me away when you explained the concept to me, and I was like, "What the heck?"
It's a very weird, forgotten. It was basically instantly forgotten.
Isn't it a XCOM-esque like style?
Yes.
The top-down strategy kind of turn-based deal.
It's not top-down. It's 3D.
Oh,
it's a 3D shooter.
Oh, okay.
And you can freely move around within a certain amount of like you have like a little meter.
Okay.
And basically wherever you can aim.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then, like, Cyborg Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, he comes riding in on a train, on like a
Heck
big
yeah.
steam train. Eventually, he forms into a big robot.
That's amazing.
Yep. I never finished it. I wanted to go back to it. I got close to the end. I got to Oz. Steampunk Oz. It was, but where I was in the game, it's really hard, surprisingly. But I really wanted to get the Fire Emblem characters because you can get, I think, Ike, Lucina, Marth, basically all the amiibo ones, but you have to have a amiibo reader, and I could never find the adapters that you have to get if you don't have a new 3DS.
Yeah.
Because I have the amiibos.
What a good crossover, though.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln and Fire Emblem.
The guy that voices Finn in Adventure Time, he voices Tom Sawyer. He's one of the playable characters.
Oh, nice. Is it
His
the new
language
Tom
is so
Sawyer,
spicy
or
to
is
watch.
it just the regular Tom Sawyer?
Just regular Tom.
Ah.
He's like cyber Tom Sawyer.
Oh, so I guess he kind of is new Tom Sawyer. Also, the landlord sells games that he doesn't know anything about. And he doesn't know anything about Game Boy, so I got them from $20 each. I got Pokemon Silver for $10. Oh, nice.
Yo,
You gotta
that's actually
capitalize.
huge.
You gotta capitalize when people don't know the value of what they're selling.
The Pokemon games maintain their value. I don't know if Silver has a battery in it. I think it has to because they have the clock system. So I think those are
Dang it.
cheap enough to get replaced because by now most of them are dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure I haven't checked my Crystal game in a while.
It's
So
so
that's
funny.
probably the clock.
I can't anymore. Oh no.
Should we go to Salmon Run?
Yeah, I think it is time. It's salmon run time. Let's get out of here. This is
Yeah,
going
it's been
so
pretty
bad.
been a slaughter.
I got Pokemon Red and Emerald and Black. Oh, okay, nice. For $80. Heck yeah. You sold them for $80 each? Holy. Man, I'm probably the biggest Pokemon fan that's never played a Pokemon game. That's probably not fair. I think people go after the plushies like crazy, even if they don't know Pokemon. Am I wrong for not telling him? I don't know. It's morally gray area. You can pick and choose. I feel like if they want to get rid of them, they're like, these just been sitting around. I don't think it's a big deal for you to be like,
Yeah.
sure, I'll take them for the price you say. Like, just, you know.
Especially, it's not like it's that much more.
It's true. Yeah. And in reality, you know, in a perfect world, that would be like $10 for one of the old Pokemon games would be about the right value for the depreciation, you know? It would make sense. But yeah, if they're just sitting around collecting dust, like you said, yeah. Why the heck not? We're back at Marooners Bay. Your landlord's 80 years old. Oh, yeah. No wonder he has no idea.
You should go take these down to the GameStop. Actually, yeah, not GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop would scalp the heck out of you. They'll like be like,
And
"Oh,
maybe
sell this
just
to you for
scalp you.
$10." Yeah, they might just scalp you outright. LMAO GameStop. Why is it Marooners Bay again? I feel like we got this last. Oh. Oh yeah, we didn't play this last week. No, that makes more sense. Yeah, he'd go to GameStop and be like, "Hey, you guys want to buy these off of me for like $10?" They'd be like, we can only buy them for 2 at most." And then they put them back on the shelf for like 90, 100, 120.
We're just going to open up these new boxes of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii and sell them for more.
That was so stupid. Yeah, if you guys don't know about that, Xenoblade Chronicles became a bit of a rarity and a bit of a hot find, and GameStop capitalized by taking all the new copies they got, ripping them open, and selling them used for more than the new copies were worth.
Yeah, because they couldn't sell them for more when they were a retail copy.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't sell for more of the retail price. So if they made them used in quotations by opening them, they could sell them for more.
Yep.
Uh,
It's so grimy. So you take like just accepting that guy's price and buying the games off of him. You're not even close to like They were in the black of morality. It'll never be worse than GameStop.
I'm still reminded of that video of the guy at like a county fair, and people are lining up just to kick him in the nuts, and then he just goes, "Still better than GameStop." With that gem. Remember when Reggie left Nintendo, then joined the board of GameStop
Yep.
for like 7 months, and he got out of there.
Smart man. I knew he was too good for that place. Was he there for the skyrocketing stock?
He was, I think he was there when it happened, or just shortly after. It was around that time. Oh, there's so many eggs.
Dang it. I went to GameStop when in the Wii U era. I told the employees how much of these 20 Wii U games they said $20 for. I was like, no way. GameStop gotta go. The Sleepy, I'm so sorry. I apologize for the pain that we're putting you through here. But we're all in this together, you know? We can switch to Helldivers if you're, like, tired of even looking at Splatoon. Helldivers 1, I should say. Gotta specify. I still haven't gotten the late night tag. Can't believe it. That Rathalos Ruby of Splatoon. You chokehold someone. It's okay. Sleepy. I just choked on my own saliva. Does that did that alleviate your desire to choke somebody out? Excuse me. Try to get to you. Come on. There we go. That's sus choking on your own saliva. Have you never done that? You laugh unexpectedly and it just like messes you the heck up. Happens to me. Pretty rarely, but it does happen. Oh yeah, I mentioned this on stream yesterday, but I decided, very stupidly, to run on the treadmill we got for free.
Oh yeah?
Barefoot. And I
Oh.
ran a mile, and I got the most insane blisters I've ever had in my life. I have them still. It's awful. It's such a bad time. Hey Sleepy, you can chokehold me through the internet. Go ahead. I won't feel it, but the sentiment will carry through. When something's unexpectedly funny. Oh yes. Catch you by surprise. I thought I fixed the on-screen chat so it wouldn't turn invisible, but it appears to have stayed invisible. I like the luchador mask. Do we know if that's a direct reference to anything, or do you recognize it, Jacob?
Probably not, because I think they've kind of stopped doing direct references, but I'm not positive.
It's so sad. I loved the gutsy move to just straight up steal stuff. See how long they could get away with it.
We got Juicy Toot on our team now. We can do this.
Juicy Toot. Oh man, just like that
We
guy
got
I
that
saw
guy
in the
that was in the.
bathroom.
I'm just gonna say.
Oh no. I wouldn't choke you. You're my friend. Thank you, Sleepy. Thank you. Rudely touching for something that is the exact opposite of physically touching. I got Yakuza 1 and 2 HD on Wii U. It's Japan console only. Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
That's really cool.
I just know they won't port them to the Switch because the director said that it's a kid console.
It's so funny because when you look at the Yakuza franchise, I mean, like, I would say it's outright made for kids, but it feels like it's made by kids at certain points in a good way, you know? There's like this weird, really, really weird sense of humor and creativity that comes out of them. That all it took was a single Juicy Toot.
That's my favorite gum.
Oh, yeah, that was one of the knockoffs, or it was their spin-off brand that they thought would take off, and sure didn't. Turns out people don't like the taste of, well,
They don't like the sound it makes when you chew
yes.
it.
Oh, they went all in, huh? I thought it was just going to be the flavor profile, but no. Eel. I had to pay 10,617.28 yen. At this point, the exchange rate's been going nutty recently. Apparently, it's a good time to visit Japan because the yen is in such bad shape. You gotta feel bad for people that live there and earn the yen, but it's pretty sick for tourism right now. I'm broke. Oh no. Yakuza will do that to a man. No. The missiles. I could not get up on that fish stick. Saved my life. And look at that. Juicy Toot did it so easily. Dualies. Weird day when I'm excited to get dualies. Got Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on Wii U. Too, just because it looked good. Nice.
That's the one where you can get all the weird Mario costumes.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing images of those, but I never saw them in action. They were
one of the few physical Wii U games I own.
nice.
The weird, smooth disc of the Wii U are still so weird.
Yeah, the smooth edges.
Yeah.
Very kid safe. Not that I don't know a single person that's ever been cut by a disc. But R&D apparently thought it was worthwhile. I'm trying to think of what I
Then
had.
they made the Switch cartridges taste so terrible.
Yeah. They made it less child friendly. What the heck? Up. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it.
Oh.
I need that Gundam GameCube exclusive in Japanese. I didn't even know there was a Gundam GameCube. But it's 800 USD. Holy. That's crazy. I never owned a GameCube. I do own a physical copy of Melee, but that's about it. I play it on the first edition Wii. That actually has the ports. Still think that's messed up that they took that away from later versions.
Yeah.
Like going over and being like, hey, I want to play Brawl. I have a GameCube controller. I'll just plug it into your console since we don't have enough controllers for everybody. And I go up to plug it in and I start scratching the top of the console and I'm like, well, there's this little seam here. It's not opening. What the heck? And then that's when I discovered the awful truth. Yeah. A power drill is needed to get to the ports. A physical copy of Melee and not a GameCube? Yes, I know. I got onto the Melee train late. I 2014 started watching some Melee tournaments and then I got the physical copy of Melee like 2019, I think. It might be a little bit blasphemous. But yeah, I haven't played too many GameCube games since I've never owned the console. One day I'll play through Sunshine, maybe. Be emulated, though.
I mean, you can play the Switch version.
That's true, I forgot.
You can just borrow that.
Heck yeah. Do they never sell that digitally?
I think they did.
Is it still up there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. I know it was meant to be a limited release. Very weird.
Yeah. But the worst thing I ever did when it came to buying and selling games is I sold my copy of Twilight Princess for GameCube in like 2009 for probably $15 or something.
Oh man.
Oof, that was a mistake.
Yeah. It's tough. Play Naruto Gekto Ninja Taisen on 3 on GameCube, aka Naruto Clash of the Ninja. Okay, yes, 3. Yeah, I played the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. What a game.
I'm still hoping they start re-releasing those like they did with the Naruto games.
Yeah.
They got like all of those on the Switch eShop, all the old Naruto fighters, at least a lot of them. So now that we got the new Tenkaichi or Sparking Zero, what are they calling it? It's like, I don't even care if that one's good, I just want Tenkaichi 3
Bring
playable.
it back. Yeah. No.
Even if it's just upscaled, as long as it works.
Yeah,
No
Pretty rare.
Aspire nonsense.
pretty rare these days. For re-releases of games to work. I'm looking at you. Star Wars Battlefront. I'm so
Yep,
sorry,
that's why I
Sleepy.
said no Aspire nonsense.
I failed. I tried. I tried to drown in the water, but I couldn't do it in time. I'm playing Mother 3 on the Switch right now. One of my friends was like, "How are you playing on a Japanese online subscription?" Heck yeah. Mother 3, baby. Can you read Japanese? I mean, that's the only way, I guess, that you would be able to consume the game. Consume it.
I played the fan mod way back in the day before they released the first one. The fan translation, I should say, for Earthbound Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Like on the old original Wii. I remember I played that through emulator. Then I played Earthbound for the first time probably like 2015 on the Wii U. Or whenever they released that there. 2015, 2016. But yeah, still haven't done 3. And I still just like I'm foolish. I'm like once I play it, once I do the fan translation, Nintendo's going to announce it, I swear. It's going to happen. It's real. It's going to happen one day.
Mother 3 is real.
That and the Dreamcast 2. Half-Life 3. It's all real. A good Sonic. Okay.
Brutal.
Well, that's been me.
I've been learning for 7 years. I'm kind of fluent. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ah, man, I would kill. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't actually kill anybody to know Japanese, but it would be really nice.
If you could kill someone who was fluent in Japanese and gain their fluency in Japanese.
This sounds like a premise of an anime. You gain the
You learn
experience
any
of
language, but you have to kill someone.
yeah, you have to
gain
kill
their
somebody who
knowledge.
speaks it. Gosh.
You rip out their vocal cords and consume it.
You install them into your own throat. Whew. That's dark. Top 10 anime betrayals. I'll flip over.
I've been listening to Learn Japanese When You Sleep, and it just doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Weird. Maybe you're not sleeping while you're listening to it?
Oh,
I think there are only 2 parts to the equation, so it's got to be one of them, right? I've only learned Japanese because of living in Japan. Oh, nice. How long did you live in Japan? Or are you living in Japan now, I guess? We use this Duolingo. Duolingo, it's hilarious that it's proven to not work, but it's still like the most popular language learning app.
oh, I didn't know it's proven that was.
Yeah, there's a study done to like see the effectiveness, and it's proven to be just as good for you as just like, you know, listening to somebody speak the language without any context is way better than Duolingo.
Wow.
Yeah, it
So they
kind of
somehow made
insane.
it worse than the bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly. It was mind blowing. I was there for a year because of university. That's cool. I would love to visit Japan. I've never left the States though. I'll do it eventually, but it's just traveling. You know, it's expensive. Yeah, we sometimes look at tickets and I just look at how expensive they are, and even the cheap ones. Like, man, it's still gonna cost so much. I wouldn't recommend living in Japan. It's depressing. I've heard that it really sucks. If you're a loner, oh, I see. I've heard that it sucks in a lot of different ways. Like there are some really weird cultural things that kind of hamper down your day-to-day. Lots of documentation, I've heard. Really annoying levels of documentation. Sorry. Don't let me get in your way there.
Hey, I was a sniper taking on the fish sticks, so it wasn't ideal.
Maybe
I
I should
got
have.
it.
Maybe I should have stayed up there to. Oh man, I thought I would land.
Another fish stick up there.
I can grab that one. Never mind. Our teammates got it. I could grab this one in the middle. Just keep coming.
Oh no!
Want to go again to visit my grandma, but it's expensive. Oh, you have family over there? That's cool. Gives you more motivation to go to Japan. A better connection to Japan. Hang in there. Hang in there. Yes.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
What happened?
I turned into the Kraken and I went to go out.
Oh,
and
fell
kill
through the
enemies.
grate. Oh
Yep,
no.
Yep.
Oh yes. There we go.
Okay. Still one despite
Survived.
my competencies.
Okay. As a kid, I never wanted to learn Japanese. I felt like I didn't fit in this society. But your grandma's Japanese. That's cool. Yeah, you came around. You grew to love Japan eventually, I guess. Enough to learn the language at least. It's funny how that works. There's a certain point in your life when you start getting older. I start sounding like an old person. When you start getting older, and then learning goes from being really lame and kind of cringe to being kind of based. And I just find it fun now. When I'm like studying geography or the flags of different countries, I'm like, man, this is fun. This is fulfilling. Or like for a little while, I was studying hiragana and katakana, just to like be able to recognize the symbols, because people say that's where you should start when learning Japanese. I didn't get too far. I still have a lot of them memorized, but just not nearly all of them. I'm missing quite a few still. There are quite a few gaps in the brain, in the cranium.
Oops. Well,
This is tough. Why is it so hard? And why did that slam and land teleport? My dad is American, my mom is Japanese. Oh, cool. So did you grow up in the US then? Or did you get a little taste of Japanese as a small child and then move? I know that's sometimes how it happens. I was born and raised in good old Utah. The great United States of America, the land of the free, home of the birth. reason I have this brainworm of repeatedly saying that phrase, but less and less coherently every time. Land of the free, home of the brave. Until you're just like, land of the free, home of the brave. I don't know why, but it's always been there
Oh.
in the back of my mind. I was born in Japan but moved to America. Nailed it. Heck yeah. How would I know that? It was just a 100% straight up lark. Yes. From America, land of the free, home of the brave. America, land of the free, home of the brave. We are the only free country in this world. If my third grade teacher taught me anything. Weird level of indoctrination. I didn't really think about as a kid. Like, oh yeah, no, it makes sense. And then I grow up and come to find out it kind of sucks in a lot of ways. Don't want to be negative about the country I live in. Not like I've done anything to change it. Yeah, how long ago was it that we watched Dragon Ball Z? That was like the first anime I watched. But even then, we were late to the party. It was like,
Yeah.
what would it have been? 2012?
Oh, that was earlier than that.
Oh. I think you're right. I was trying to hazard
I'm
up.
thinking 20. I'm thinking 2009.
Oh, yeah, that's probably more like it. Crying full on sobbing. I did notice that message, Sleepy. I'm sorry. It's a bad weapon set. It's on a rough map.
We're maintaining rank, though.
Yes, we are
At the end of
maintaining
the day.
rank. If nothing else. And nothing else, I should say. Why am I down here with a sniper? Uh-oh. Had to sacrifice myself. There was no other choice. Also, I knew Japanese, but not a lot as a kid. And of course, I had to speak Japanese to my mom to understand her. OMG, being the child of an American dad and a Japanese mom. It does. That's... yeah, I bet that's kind of strange. That'd be interesting to only be able to speak to one of your parents in a different language than the one that you use day to day. Ah, well, GG's. Oh, that's frustrating. Sleepy. I have no more excuses. I've run out. I'm fresh out of excuses. I'm losing myself. Oh. But look at that maintained rank. How is it going so badly today? That's crazy. Maybe we should have started off stream with Helldivers. Uh, to be honest, I wanted to go to a Japanese school. Oh, it was just not an option around where you're growing up. I know that one of the YouTubers that I watch occasionally had Japanese parents but grew up in Australia, and there was basically a community of Japanese kids. They'd all speak Japanese to each other to make it a little bit easier to learn the language and keep it. But it makes sense. I mean, I don't think I ever met anybody who spoke Japanese all growing up. However, to be fair, Utah is like one of the most, or at least was, one of the most white states in the United States, and that's saying something. So I didn't see much of any other culture really growing up. Pierce the enemies, come on. The problem too with learning Japanese, going back to learning hiragana, katakana, and kanji, all that good stuff, is that I would pretty much only use it to watch anime, which I don't think is particularly vital of a thing to learn. It's definitely a neat party trick, unless I actually use it, for something a little more productive. Then at that point, I can be proud of it. It does take learning at first, though. And boy, have I not done that. You just log away the most useless phrases from anime that you'll never use in person. Some generic words, but others that are not useful. My dad didn't want me to be on a Japanese school because if I was in a Japanese school, my outfit would cost 20,000 yen and 45,000 yen, $138 to $411 fully. That is expensive. I couldn't imagine going to school with uniforms. Never had to. I was in that public education. The backpack would cost 10,000 to 100,000 yen. That's a pretty big difference right there. Factor of 10, huh? Crazy. I'm stuck in a corner. Dang it. Nice. Survived. Survived.
We're getting that boss.
I think that is a win. Japan is pretty expensive when it comes to school stuff. Oh yeah, they take their dress seriously in schools, I've heard. And now it's been even more validated. For you listing the prices. Crazy. Oh, I thought that last swing would get him. Oh, come on. Yeah. Eat that egg.
You get some slowdown.
I got a little stutter, but not too bad. Did you get a big one?
Yeah.
There's a Moz coming up this way, I think. There it is. Just said he got a warning because I didn't know where it was going to pop up. There we go. So, Osaku, what did you just study in Japan? Yes. Look at that. First time we make it through the waves. What did I study? Yeah. Japanese? Did you major in Japanese? No. Never quite certain where the bump is gonna end up. Oh. We're back. Sorry. Terrible time to leave, but
Oh, fly fish.
dang. Japanese language education. Ooh. No, they blocked the egg. So sad. That was so close. We almost had it.
Gold!
What the? I haven't seen one of those in ages. I was trying to be an English teacher in Japan, I guess. I assume. It would be kind of sick to go to Japan to study teaching English and then come back to America to teach English. Okay. We gotta go get our rewards. This has been a tough run. Oh, I've heard that Common Core is doing a dumb thing with like holistic, what did they call it? Like whole word reading or something like that. I heard a little bit about it on a stream the other day, and it's mind blowing. I'm still pissed. Sorry, Sleepy. Sorry, I'm trying to distract myself from the pain. Uh, but apparently what they're doing is teaching kids to recognize words by like looking at the shape of the word pretty much. And you're like, well, yeah, that's kind of what we do anyway. But it's even worse in that they look at the word orange and they're like, oh, that looks like the word orange. But then any sort of roots that you see in any of those words wouldn't translate at all because they don't break the word down or really look at the letters segmented out. They just look at it as one whole.
Huh.
Very weird.
That
Kind of like kanji in a way, but almost worse. Because I feel like even in kanji, it's just like, oh, here's a character that just means this one word. But then they often have several strokes that line up with similar concepts or ideas. Yeah. Well, in Japan, on university, I had a side job. It was Ami Ami. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, well, that was tough. Or yeah, I probably ought to go to bed. I have to wake up at 4. I was like, man, maybe we get a little. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Okay, sleepy. Sorry for all the pain. Sorry for all the pain. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Thanks for joining, Sleepy.
Yeah, it was fun in spite of it all. In spite of
Spite of the pain.
me. Ami Ami is where you can buy anime figures and merch. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Let sleep erase the pain. Too true. Too true. I was gonna ask if you wanted to play a little bit of Helldivers, but it's probably sleep time.
We'll get back to it.
We will. We will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got how many hours to sleep? 4.5, 5.5. Stream tomorrow? Yes. Yes, there will be a stream tomorrow. We'll be doing Trackmania. I would say completing the rest of the campaign, but I completed the first 15 tracks last time. I think it's probably going to end up being several streams of completing the last 10. The last 10 are scary. Very, very difficult. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I will be back streaming tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for joining us in game, Sleepy. Appreciate it, even if it was rough. But yeah, I will see you all later. Have a good one.